Hey guys, so today I am going to be coloring in another foodie drawing. It's basically where I make foods into people, and this one is based off of corn on the cob. I don't know why, I was just thinking about corn constantly. I was like, I should do a drawing of corn, and to be honest, I think it turned out pretty good, even for like a simple drawing. So let's get started on coloring. I'm gonna use BG57 on my touch markers for her dress. Her shirt is actually a shirt with like a dress extra extension on the back. I actually bought a shirt that was like this, so I decided to take it and use it as like a design concept for this drawing. Basically, I was thinking about how I've been doing a lot of food combinations like sushi and stuff like that. And there was one, like my second foodie drawing that I drew was actually a chili pepper, and it was just based off of like a chili pepper, and that was it. So I wanted to go back to like the fruit and vegetable type of deal where it was just like, one ingredient only, because I've been doing a whole bunch of combinations, and in my mind I'm always thinking, okay, it needs to be like a complex combination type of food, like sushi, or I did like ribs and cheese once, but I was like, I should go back to something that's more simple, because I don't know, I feel like I've just been doing, like, coming up with combinations, and, like, when I can't think of one, it starts becoming, like, I'm just like, oh no, I can't think of one, so I'm not gonna draw one, and then I start drawing, like, my dragon concepts, which I don't normally post on my YouTube channels, but if you, on my YouTube channel, but if you want to see, like, my dragon drawings, they are in the description box below. All my social medias they're all in my social media, so if you want to see those drawings, they are in my social media. They're just not on YouTube, but basically those are like drawings that I do on my spare time, and like I just don't have, like, I normally do the drawings of like dragons and stuff when I don't have time like to film, so they're just there for that reason, and I think they're fun to do. So I decided to go with something more simple, go to like vegetables, which is just like one ingredient, and go from there. And I think it turned out pretty cute. I don't have like a super light green, like actual corn on the cob, so I ended up going for this dark green, which is okay, but not really realistic color, I guess you could say. You may notice that I am drawing on the floor because Dad is home, so I'm trying to draw in like in my room because it's more quiet and more like private, so he doesn't just pop out of nowhere and start talking when I'm filming. I decided for her skin to be like the corn, and then her hair to be more like the leaves. And then I wanted her to wear like green, like to match her hair, and because the clothing is wrapping around her too, so it's kind of like leaves wrapping around her if you think about the concept a bit. And I'm gonna use G55, which is emerald green, to kind of just shade in the dress. you guys probably won't notice because I normally post like regularly, but usually regularly on the week, but usually I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've been doing at work. And I've just been so busy with work because I'm full time, so I'm just like slacking a bit when it comes to like drawing. And my voice is kind of ruined because like I kind of had to raise my voice at work for people to line up properly and stuff like that. So it's kind of like my voice is dying, but it's not that I have a cold or anything. It's just my voice is not really good. But I'm hoping that my voice gets better because I don't want to get sick during this time. Just because COVID, people might mistaken you for actually having like the virus when you don't. So, in hopes that you don't get sick on flu season, it would be much better if we don't. It's been a long while since I actually ate corn. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't had corn in like the longest while, and that's really strange because corn is one like I used to be like super picky, but now I'm like eating a lot of more vegetables. But corn is one of those vegetables that I liked as a child when I grew up. So it's one of those things where it's like weird that I haven't had it in a long time because normally I eat most of my favorite foods within like a couple times a month. But corn is one of those things where it's like vegetables is one of those things that like I find difficult to get in terms of like because it takes a long process to prepare, and also now because they're super big. Like if you've ever been to a grocery store and you've seen vegetables, they're like super big and they can last up to 1 to 2 weeks with like the portion sizes. So that's why I kind of avoid buying vegetables. But yeah, that's just why it's been like difficult. And plus, because I go to work, so usually what I'm eating is like fast food stuff. I try not to go for like super unhealthy fast food. I go for like sushi. But to be honest, it's very, very difficult to incorporate vegetables sometimes because the places that have vegetables, they're usually like super long lineup, and I don't want to wait super long because I only got a 30-minute break. But yeah, it's just like super intense. But I just haven't been able to incorporate that many vegetables. But I'm trying to eat more in my diet just because it's healthier. It's not healthy to be eating meat all the time. Like I normally my diet consists of like lots of meat, and that's pretty much it. And then I'll eat like my favorite vegetable is actually like mashed potatoes, but it's more of a carb rather than giving you like actual nutrients. So it's kind of this thing that's just good for energy, but it's not good for like it doesn't give you any like a lot of health benefits. So it's one of those things where it's like I kind of need to eat more different types of vegetables. So yeah. But it's just something I've been thinking about because it's like I'm drawing corn and now I'm thinking about corn. I don't know why. But that's just what it is. For her pants and her sleeve things, I'm going to draw I wanna do Y44, which is like this fresh green, but it's actually like a yellow. The name is fresh green though, but it's like more of a yellow color. You can see on cameras. I use this color for like gold because I don't have any golden colors normally. So this is just like a color that I either use for gold or for like shading the yellow so that way it looks like it's darker in certain areas. And then I'm gonna use some for these. Kind of blends in with her arm though, because her arm is yellow, but it's more of a golden color, so it should be fine. And then I need to shade in her pants. So I am going to use Y42, which is a bronze green, and just shade in her pants a bit. It's kind of like this brownish color, to be honest, but it's called what it's called. Okay, so here is the overview of the drawing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check down in the description box below all my social medias. There you can go like and follow those. And the process work for her will be posted on my social media as well. If you want to see any more foodie drawings or any different types of drawings I do, it will be on my drawings playlist. So yeah. And that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!